You're not filming me yet, are you?
No. Good morning, Facebook. Happy Friday. Today for Facebook Live, we are going to do Volbella. Volbella is a brand new injectable that just came out on the market from Allergan, which is also very similar to Juvederm. So if you had Juvederm done before, Volbella is kind of like a sister product of it. It is FDA clear for your lips. So we're going to go ahead and do that today. For starters, Volbella is $400 a syringe. So if this is something you're interested in, it is $400 a syringe. If you have any questions for Dr. Downs, please comment them below. And then we're also going to discuss the massage winner, as well as some things coming up in the spa. So here we are with Dr. Downs and Barb on her 3-part series with her lips and Volbella.
105 years old. And now she looks like she's 20.
So let's go ahead and look at Barb. So Barb, how are you feeling? You're looking since you've had your Voluma done.
Yeah, I feel good.
So we did last time we did the Voluma on her cheeks. So we highlighted this whole area here, and look how smooth and nice her skin looks. It's pulled up very nicely, so it's gotten rid of any jowling that's in there. The Botox has really taken well on everything. She looks very natural, very youthful. The only thing left for Barb that she complains about is, and it's a common complaint, is the thinning of the lips, because as we age, our lips thin out, the subcutaneous fat thins out, we start to see little wrinkles and things popping up from places, and a lot of times these little vertical lines that you see pop up on the lips, for instance, here's a nice deep one, you can, if you go to put lipstick on, the lipstick will bleed down into those lines, and it becomes unattractive. So what I want to point out is on Barb's lip, there's a couple anatomic areas that we pay attention to. So when you hear people injecting these, I'll be talking about these areas like the red lip. So obviously on Barb, her red lip is the area that looks red. That's the part that kind of thins out and we lose volume as we age. But then there's this thing called the vermilion border, and that is the definition between the red lip and the white part or the regular skin of your lip. So that's called the vermilion border, and that's when we look at someone's lips, that's what catches our eyes. Those are the lines, the natural demarcation lines on a face that we look at. So when they get interrupted by wrinkles, by scars or anything, it becomes very noticeable. So the vermilion border becomes a very important anatomic landmark for us. And then the third thing is this thing called the white roll, and you'll see it's right under the vermilion border and right above it on the upper lip. And it's kind of that little puffy area of the lip. It's called the white roll for that reason, and that starts to come down. So as we age, though, 2 white rolls get closer together, and that's more of an aged look. So what we're going to do is treat all 3 of those areas today. So what we're going to do for Barb is come right underneath that white roll, kind of at the vermilion border, and we're going to try to accentuate that, and that's going to soften any of those little fine lines and wrinkles that come across that. We're also going to pay attention to this area right here called the Cupid's bow. Right in the middle of the upper lip, we want to maintain that shape because that's a nice shape to have a lip. We don't want to overfill the middle portion of her lip because then it blunts that and it gives an unnatural appearance. These 2 little lines going up from each part of the lip, they're called the philtral columns. Everybody wants to know what that part of your mouth is, and nobody knows what it's called. So if you're out at a party and you ask somebody what those are, they'll look at you like you're crazy, but those 2 little white lines, well, those are called the philtral columns. And we like those to be there because if they're not there, again, your lip looks blunted and it looks unnatural. So we are going to sneak up into Barb's philtral columns and just accentuate those a little bit to help. And that will also help accentuate the Cupid's bow. So we're going to keep all that in mind as we do her lips today. So the Volbella is a product that's a hyaluronic acid product, which is a gel. And it works very nicely. It's the same stuff that we have in our cells. It's called a ground substance. This is and why is Volbella different from everything else? Well, it's made a little bit different. And when we talk about hyaluronic acid injectables, we talk about things called cross-linkings. The more cross-linkings that we have in this kind of product, the sturdier or heftier the product is. Well, we don't want real heavy, sturdy stuff in the lips because then they will look a little firm and a little unnatural. So what we're going to do with Barb is use the Volbella in and around the mouth area, and it's very soft, it's very silky, and it's very nice for around the lips. So on her, we're going to start with her upper lip. I'm going to have her tilt her head up a little bit. Now the Volbella has local anesthetic in it, so it will numb as we inject. So we start, and the first place I'm going to do on Barb is this lateral right along this vermilion border. Now, we've done lips on Facebook Live before, but this is a little bit of a different product, so we're going to do something a little bit more, a little different, and we're going to create a little bit better structure. So we're going to come right up under that white roll, and we're going to inject as we come back, and you can kind of see that product going right in there, and she'll feel that first injection.
She's doing great.
So all we're doing is accentuating that white roll, and you can see those little lines go immediately away. We're going to go right up into vermilion and the Cupid's bow. And we're going to put some product in there. Then what we'll do is we'll massage it. Make sure we get it even. Going a little bit more, so we went a little bit more in this area. So we even this out nicely for her.
And what makes this product a little different from what we've done, Juvederm?
Well, it's smoother, so it enables us to really layer it in there beautifully for her. Now, this is an area called a pillow, some people call it, and we always like a little bit of extra volume right through this area. So we're going to put a little of it in there just to give her some shape to that lip. Now you can really see the difference between the right upper lip and that left upper lip. I'm going to do one at a time, which will help us better see. We'll put a little bit extra in there just to make sure we step back, look, and see where we need it. A little bit in there, so that helps smooth it out. Now, the other point that we want to accentuate is this point right here. So we're going to put a little right in the very tip there. That's called the GK point, and that's because we want a little accentuation there. Then we're going to go up this filter column, and she's not going to like too much, but it's not too bad. So now you can kind of look at the shape of that right upper lip, and there'll be a little swelling.
What is the downtime for this?
There is no downtime. It could be a little lip swelling, and we're going to add a little volume to this area we initially called the red lip.
So she can go out tonight to dinner or to drinks, you know.
I wouldn't do it in the next hour because she'll spill it all over the front because her lips are going to be numb. And you can see there's a little bleeding there, but that looks excellent. And you can see now the difference. Now, she didn't want to be overdone. You can put more product in there, but you can see now that that is a little swollen, but not bad. And you can feel that product in there. And as an injector, what we do is then we'll open up a little bit. We'll feel the lip. We'll make sure that the product is where we want it. Okay, that looks really good. So it's very natural. We could probably put a little bit more there, but now you can see the difference between, I only did the one side so you can really see the difference.
Now, how long does this product last?
The product lasts about 6 to 9 months. So what I'm going to do for Barb also, her lower lip looks pretty good, but I'm going to just volumize it, and it's going to be hard to see through my hand, but I'm going to volumize.
Roll up next to you, Barb. Hopefully, I
just a little bit of her lower lip. Just like that. That's a very natural, nice look on the right side of her lip. And I'm going to switch sides with Shayna, and we're going to do the other lip. How'd that feel?
Good.
Okay.
Watch the chair. How you feel, Barb? Good.
Now, we don't have the bright light on today because it kind of messes with the camera. But it's really, and you can see it from when I stand on this side, you can really see the difference between. Now this will not, this is a little bit of swelling from the injection, so she looks a little overdone, but that'll go down in the next hour. So we're going to match it over here. And again, just in that vermilion border, just under the white roll.
Barb, what does it feel when you're getting injected?
Just like a little pinch.
But you can see the difference when it smooths out that white roll.
Most
So when you see a little
definitely.
blanching like that.
So you're using about 2 syringes with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's typical. Now I'm going to use this and come across the midline because you can do a little bit. But again, I don't want to over volumize the middle portion of her lip because I don't want to blunt that Cupid's bow. But I'm going to really help that Cupid's bow.
So if you're looking to have this done, Barb right now is at $800 because each syringe is $400. I like to mention that because that's a common question.
But by putting it under that white roll, you can see here's a good example. It rolls it up and it actually makes more of that red lip available and visible for injection. And I'm going real slow here. We'd normally be done this injection by now.
So that's a good question. How long does this injection take?
We can do the whole lip area in about 15 minutes.
So give or take a half hour coming in, doing paperwork.
Yeah. Now one of the things you can see, I haven't done her filter column yet on the left side, and you can really see that difference. So I'm going to come up from this point right here. And the filter column doesn't come straight down, it kind of fans out. There we go. Good. That looks great, Barb.
Woohoo! It's gonna look
Open up.
great for your son's wedding, Barb.
Oh,
Which is tomorrow?
No.
no.
Okay, so I want to get that lower lip now because the lower lip ought to be about 1.5 times, or the upper lip, if you're looking at an upper lip to lower lip ratio, normally what we like to do, if your upper lip is a 1, your lower lip should be about 1.5.
Okay, and then
So I'm going to just volumize that lower lip a little bit for her so she doesn't look off balance.
and bruising and bleeding is common,
The
correct?
bleeding at the site of injection is very common. Bruising is not common but can happen. Everybody's a little different in terms of their likelihood of bruisability. I don't know whether I did that. I probably got a little point bruise there. That's something you would get. And what'll happen with that then is you just put a lipstick on, you can't see it.
Some red. So we can see your new lips.
So I'm just going to add just a tad right there.
I just can't get how great she looks from having the Volbella done on her cheeks.
Between that and the lips.
And her frozen, don't forget her frozen forehead that she wanted.
So again, I'm going to feel this. And the nice part about that is I can make sure that it's nice and even by just massaging it a little bit. That looks beautiful. Now, I want to point out again, I'll use the needle to point. I won't jab you with it. Here's the nice shape, Cupid's bow. Boom, nice. These two filtral columns have a little volume to them now. What we call the GK point right here and here. They have nice volume. The filtral column has beautiful volume. Lower lip, if it was perfect, we'd put a little bit more in her lower lip, but she doesn't want to look like she's had her lips injected. So, you want to be very subtle with those, but if you just look at how subtle that looks very nicely, she doesn't look like Daffy Duck, she doesn't look like a crazy person, and what you are seeing is a little bit of swelling that you normally will see with this, but that'll go down. We can help it with a lice pack or whatever.
So not to, because Barb is perfect the way she is. But like Dr. Downs, looking at Barb, because these are questions patients with, like what would you do for like these lines here?
So okay, that's a good question. So these are pretty deep. She has these lines that are on both sides, and those lines of expression. They're deep into the skin. So what we would do is fill those out a little bit with a filler. We could use Volbella would be a great choice for that because it's nice and thin, and we can get it right in the dermis. Or we could use a Juvederm. Ultra and come down through there right underneath the skin. We'll soften that a little bit, or even a perioral, and then even followed up with or preceded by a perioral CO2. Now her skin is pretty good, but you're starting to see these little tiny wrinkles cropping up here, the little verticals on the lips. So the CO2 laser would really help as well. So if you're going to think about something to do before your son's wedding, but you could also drop a little of the filler in there just at the very, very deep dermal level to pop those up a little bit. You're not going to get rid of them completely, but you're going to blunt them. And then with a little CO2 laser and go a little bit around the eyes, she's going to look like she's 25 again.
Now, question, you also mentioned that maybe she would have sculpture done too. I know that's
we were talking about sculpture for her because one of the areas that we see is thinning out. So we got nice voluma here. Forehead looks beautiful. Lips are going to look great. Now the only area left in her face,
here.
yeah, she's got radius here. So the only area in her face that could use a little volumization as we age is this area here. It starts to hollow out. And the temporal area actually on her doesn't look too bad. So I think we want to, we put we put it up there. So that, see, all that hollowing out is gone through here. So the only place left really is right there in a little sculptura just to puff that out a little bit. And we've basically rejuvenated her face without doing a facelift.
How you feeling, Barb?
Good.
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 Lips are numb.
Pretty numb.
But yeah, so it's a very tolerable thing. The first injection's a little owie, but then if you go forward, we just march it across like that. And that's about as swollen as Barb's going to get. So it's not anything where you're going to walk out looking grotesque. But that's exactly what it is. So this product, as far as lips are concerned, I am absolutely in love with. I think it's a great product. I do notice that if you're used to getting injections in your lips, you're going to notice that with the Volbella, we're going to use a little bit more of it.
Okay.
It's not as hefty, but it's real silky, it's real soft. It lasts a little bit longer because of the cross bonding in it. So I like it. I like it a lot. It's easy to inject. I'm just finding out as I use it that probably if I use two syringes of Juvederm, I'm going to use 3 of the Volbella.
Okay. Good to know. I mean, that's a good bit. The
So
price
when you
point
come in
is
and
different,
expect,
though.
yeah, there's a different price point, but that's what I'm. It's going to take a little bit more, but I think the results become smoother, more velvety, smooth, and you know, if she reaches up and touches the lips right now, you're going to feel the product a little bit, but it's very, very soft. It's very natural. So you know, they're kind of kissable in the sense that nobody's going to know that she's got stuff in her lips. So
You better watch out.
that's the best way to explain it.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Mistletoe
It is, no, I mean,
coming
that's-
up.
I mean, you don't want them to feel unnatural, or even if you rub your lips or you're eating or anything like that. So, it's a great,
Great product.
it's a great product. So I like it, but I think you know you can really change the appearance of the face and the youthfulness of the face by the lips. And I think the lips are extremely. I know we did it before on Facebook Live, and this is a little bit of a different product.
But we didn't have this product then.
Exactly, and I love the
just came
fact
out.
that we can accentuate these filtral columns. And look at her Cupid's bow. It's beautiful. I mean, so
you wanna
it's a
see
very
I will.
youthful appearance. And then with all the other stuff she had, you know, fantastic.
Here, we'll see if so everyone can see Barb's reaction because you know we're
Have you not seen it? Oh, you didn't see it. Yeah.
no, we're staring at her and she doesn't know what she looks like.
Oh yeah, I have lips. Yeah, I have lips again.
Yeah, and they're a little swollen right
Get a
now.
little
but-
swollen.
But don't do that. But that's great. That's a nice result for you.
So we did a massage giveaway.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, so I have the winner here. For you
Oh,
to
I
announce.
won. Hey, I'll see you later. I'm going for my massage. No, let's see who got it. The winner for the massage giveaway is Tracy Peters. So Tracy, if you're watching our Facebook Live, give us a call. You got what is it? A free massage?
Yeah, show it so everyone can see.
Oh yeah. I
So
didn't
validate you're not like.
see. It says Dr. Downs. So everybody can. And highly recommended. Those massages are fantastic. So if you haven't had that, don't pass that up. What does she have? How long does she have to collect that?
For the end of the year.
Wow. So,
But she'll collect it early, I know it.
but she has to show photo ID and a whole bit.
Yeah. So you're not gonna be able. Your ID will not cover for Tracy Peters. Sorry.
No, darn. Okay, well, Tracy, come get your massage because it's going to be fantastic.
All right. Do you have anything else to say?
Shayna's going to want to tell everybody about what's coming up because we have our Get Glammed Up for the holiday event coming up, and then are you going to talk about a holiday open house? So yeah, I think there's some pretty cool stuff coming up where you can get some good deals on some of these fillers you've been seeing us do over the last couple of weeks. So I think that would be a great thing to listen to and make sure you avail yourselves of because there'll be some great price breaks on some of these products.
And we'll be back next Friday.
Am I going to be here Friday?
You will be here, but
I'll be here
are
Friday.
you gonna come back? That's
Yes.
the
Oh
question.
yeah. What are we going to do to you, Barb, for Friday?
No,
You'll be our
Barb.
picture.
Carmen will be here.
I'll be gone. I'll be on vacation, but I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll be
We'll
back.
do something.
Barb's gonna take a Friday off for us.
Stay tuned. I'm sure Shane will put it up on Facebook so you know what we're doing.
Yeah. All right, guys. Yes, next Wednesday I will announce what we're doing on Friday. Every Friday we do try to do a Facebook Live. Some Fridays we just can't do, like, there's a Friday in November. Most of you know it's called Black Friday. I will not be here, just to let you know.
She'll be at Macy's.
I will be in Macy's. For sure. So, we do try to go every Friday, though. I will announce it. I do have some really cool announcements. Again, Tracy Peters, you were our massage giveaway, so congratulations. Yay! I wish I had, like, balloons or something that I could just, like confetti or something.
Okay, just get off of it.
Oh my. Okay, so we do have a couple of announcements. I have our Get Glam holiday coming up. It is from the 15th through the 23rd. We're going to have gift card specials, but those gift card specials are good up until Christmas, so don't feel like you have to rush in to get the gift cards. But we do have other specials on lasers, the fillers that we've been doing with Barb, peels, our skincare. So make sure that is the week you want to come in and get those specials, because we will not have those specials anytime until our spring fling, which is in May. So if you're starting to run low on your skincare, this is the time to get it. Also, Botox night is coming up on November 16th. Dr. Downs and his staff will be performing Botox. We are almost full. So if you are interested in getting your Botox done, give us a call so you can get your appointment in with Dr. Downs or one of his staff member teams. We will be seeing walk-ins. However, it's a very limited spots on walk-ins and there might be a wait. So if you want to secure an appointment, give us a call very soon. That night also U93 will be on site with us. If you purchase 100 units, you get a gift with purchase. So we have a lot of fun stuff going on that night. So Botox night, November 16th. Also, if you're interested in having cosmetic surgery with Dr. Downs or Dr. Viscardi, their dates are almost full up until the end of the year. So if that is something that you want to do, you need to give us a call right away. 574-968-9100 if you want cosmetic surgery. We are getting full, and I know some of you guys have vacation going up, so that is huge. If this is a procedure today, we did Volbella, and it's $400 a syringe. Barb had 2 syringes done. You can do the math. $800 for those, Give us a call, 574-968-3510, or comment below and I'll try my best to answer those. We hope you guys have a great weekend. Do you want to say go Irish or go Navy for you?
I'm going to say go Navy all the way. I hate to do that, guys. That's alma mater. Got to do it.
All right, guys. Have a great weekend. See you guys next Friday. Bye.